Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Martlet Mk IV in the Event Vehicles series. Now, the reason why I waited a little bit to actually record this video is because they've nerfed this thing. The takeoff and combat flaps are no longer usable on this aircraft. We only have access to landing flaps. Same goes for the other Wildcats, for those that are curious. It's not just the British Martlet that's been nerfed. Let's see how much difference it actually makes. So the Martlet Mk IV, I unlocked this thing back in the days of good old summer 2018. This was a fun aircraft to get. Obviously, it is a copy paste of the F4U4 or F4 F4, but I digress. It's still a very fun aircraft in that regard. Excuse me. And also having 650s at 2.7 for ground RB, even though this thing doesn't carry bombs, is, as you can imagine, pretty good. But yeah, this is definitely not a plane that we'll be doing, meta things in. It's more of a plane that you take out for a bit of fun, but obviously they've nerfed the turn rate of this thing with the lack of combat and takeoff flaps. But hopefully the landing flaps, with careful use, should help us out in that regard. In terms of armament, we do have 650 caliber machine guns. They don't have a huge amount of ammo, so we only get about 15 seconds of firing time. So, yeah, we're going to have to be careful with that. The engine is slightly different to the other Wildcats, but as far as I can tell, there's no real difference. We have 1200 horsepower, and, well, it's a pretty light airframe for what it is. And it is relatively nimble even without the combat and takeoff flaps. But I'm hoping that it doesn't, shall we say, be nerfed too much, because me no likey nerfs, that's for sure. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into a match. And welcome to the match. Whilst I was climbing up, I found myself a nice juicy year. And you have to be mad if you're ignoring this thing. Got a severe already. I'm going to break off. Teammate wants to take it, he can do. I don't really care, because I still get kill credit. I must say, when I was, in the climb, I was, tinkering the flaps and stuff. It does feel weird not having access to it, but to be brutally honest, this plane's nimble enough. I don't think it's going to be a problem. And down goes the year for kill number 1. Not a bad start. Didn't take too much ammo either, to be honest. Of course, as soon as I pulled the trigger, I freaking severed it, which is about right for a year. Okay, Mk III's there. Is that a teammate? Oh, it's a bot. Okay. So I want to try and clear out the ground pounders over here, because they're going to be a problem. D4Ys, okay, that's fine. I want to clear out the ground pounders, which I know that may seem daft given all these fighters, but we're already down 4 teammates, one of which tried to break off his floats and his Nicky and freaking crashed. And yeah, I kind of need to start dwindling the numbers down here before we lose on tickets. If these guys want to come down and tussle, we can tussle. The Wildcat can do a bit of tussling, so I'm not really bothered. Is he coming for a head-on? Yes, he is. Ooh, she's a bit fat than I remember. Nope, nope. I do not appreciate you scratching my ped. My beautiful British ped. Nice. Down goes the B-18. Obviously, we do not have a huge amount of ammo, and as you can see, the team is dropping like wildflies. Alright, is this an IL-2M? If it is, that's a problem. It's an IL-2 1941, okay. Nice, he's down. Scratch 3. Alright, looks like our time's up, boys. Because, it's no good. This is what happens when your team just falls apart like a house of cards in a hurricane. Yes, that was a play on words because we have a hurricane on our butt. Okay, so with us not having takeoff and or combat flaps, I don't think we can outturn the hurricane. So what I'm going to try and do is something dumb. We're going to take the I-16 in the head-on, hopefully kill it, and then 1v1 the Hurricane. Let's see if we can do that. It's about my only option, given that I'm outnumbered. Severely, that is. And of course, 1 bullet, and my engine's on fire. Oh, we have EFS on a single-engine aircraft. Can we pitch it up for a bit of a laugh? No. I think we got him anyway. We took him with us at the very least. We're going to make him work for it. Here we go, boys. Never mind. His bullets mysteriously hit us, yet the trace of fire was miles over our head. Alright, Nigel, prepare to ditch. I was going to make sure he wasn't going to try and shoot Nigel. Oh, never mind, Nigel burned. Poor Nigel. Yeah, that didn't go very well, did it, folks? But that is unfortunately what happens. And now Nigel is in Davy Jones's locker. Well, let's rescue him out of there, because we need him for another match. See you shortly. And welcome to the second game. Unfortunately, it's starting off pretty much the same as the first. But in this one, everyone's infected with new vehicle syndrome. For those that don't know, it's what I call whenever a new plane comes out. Everyone must dive on it to kill it, because apparently that's important to the match. So I call it new vehicle syndrome. I have no idea why people do it. It's just people do it because they think it's funny. But how does it feel for the people who are actually spading the damn thing, is all I'll say. Is that thing dead? It certainly looks damaged. Severe, get out of the way, because that E3 is coming in. Teammate was too busy pitching up for that. So remember, Joe, you can't use combat flaps because they don't exist anymore. We can still dogfight a 109 quite comfortably, but obviously we don't have the additional flaps to help us out. But of course, we do have to worry about our airspeed, which is not looking the highest, to say the least. But in a circle fight, we will win this. If he uses his flaps and throttle carefully, however, we will not win this. But of course, unlike him, I have backup, which I'm baiting for. I can definitely feel like the Martlet doesn't want to do as much as it did before. Come on, baby. Pitch up, pitch up, pitch up. Good girl. That's it. That's it. Wait till he levels out. He's going to do the Munchkin maneuver. That's the ticket. Beautiful. Beautiful. Scratch one Soviet in a German plane, because that makes sense, don't it? Down goes him. Let's go down and help the team. Yeah, a lot of this match has just been people kamikazing, because, well, your guess is as good as mine. Okay, first up, Thunderbolt. Although the 190 might be in a better position to engage our team. I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt first. It looks like a Razorback, so we can deal with that. Hello, Mr. Thunderbolt. How are we doing today? Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, they've got that, so the 190's running. I'll never catch that thing, so... Does the team need help with that 109? Nope, he's in the trees. Nice. Right, so... The 190's running, they've got 2 bombers, and they've got 1 dude who's done nothing, so... Yeah, this is, well, it's going a lot better than the last match, let's put it that way. Even with rare vehicle or new vehicle syndrome. Sometimes people also have rare vehicle syndrome. Hello, teammate. Where they'll chase a rare vehicle such as this Martlet and they'll gang it up because they think it's, you know, the most dangerous thing known to man, but they don't know this is just a reskinned Wildcat. I don't know. I'm going to save my web because I don't want this thing to overheat. So we've got 2 B-25s, this 190, and then one other dude. Which again, he's done nothing, so I'm not hugely concerned. Let's have a look at his player card. Level 6. He's probably climbing, if I had to guess. Probably left his keyboard, went to go get a sandwich, come back and his team's dead. But so is mine, so... Not sure what this 190 is trying to do, because the LA5 will eventually catch it. Why is he shooting it 2 miles away? You'll never hit him. You need an air-to-air missile to do that, mate. What level is this guy? Because I've never seen someone spray that distance. Okay, level 14. Probably inexperienced. And here's the other guy. It's P39. Is he attacking boats? You know what, Joe? Just don't question it at this point. Just seriously don't question it. 190's turning back. Oh no, he's turning back towards the P39. The P39 is strafing boats with his 50 cal and 37. Now, if this was naval, you could probably do something like that. Nope. No, you don't. Come on, turn fight with me. Good lads. I'll deal with him. Teammate can deal with a 190. Which he did. Good job. Scratch 4. So it's just the B-25s left. I don't know what you was trying to accomplish, mate, and I see them bazooka tubes under the wings. I don't know what you was trying to accomplish, but, well... I don't know, like, seriously, what was you trying to accomplish? B-25's over his runway now, so... Yeah, this is going to be a long wait, because I can't damage ships, I don't have bombs, and my guns won't kill medium tanks. So, yeah, we might be in for the long haul here, folks. Although the B-25 looks to be... Is he coming out of his base? No, he's turning left. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to max out on some light truck farming. I might as well, but I want to leave myself with enough ammo to take out the B-25. That's a side note. Gaijin, why do we not have that? Is it the 232 armored car? I think that is. Why do we not have that yet? Gimme. I mean, yeah, it's the size of a goddamn house, but it's got a 20 mil. Any excuse to play, you know, a 222, well, basically a 222, I'll take it. Yeah, I'm gonna take out the rest of these trucks. Now, I've got to watch these ones here specifically, because these little fuckers are deadly, I know they are. Last B-25 is going to camp his runway, level 10. They're learning younger. Great. So yeah, I don't have bombs. That's one thing that the Martlet doesn't have, is bombs. Because we never fitted it with bomb racks. We didn't want them with bomb racks. £100 bombs weren't really worth it. I mean, they had some use, but, you know, you had to have the accuracy of me to do that shit. And yep, there's the example on that AA. I just took a chunk out my tail. Now that it's locked in on me, I need to kill it quick. There's one. There's two. Right. Teammates are now over the base. We're just going to have to wait him out, unfortunately. I'm going to cut ahead. If I cut back to the hangar, the game's already ended because this guy Jade out. If I don't, it'll probably be me attempting to intercept him. See you shortly. Well, welcome back. He's finally left the defense of his runway, and now he wants to head on. To be brutally honest, I just want him dead. So let's do it. Okay, that somehow didn't kill him. And that's my teammate's kill. That could have been an ace, but unfortunately our guns just didn't do any damage. That sucks, but shit happens. GG's. Oh, AA's shooting at us. Nope, 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 nope. But there we go. 4 air kills, 12 ground kills, 1 assist. I will take it. Not a bad match. Let's see how she pays. Yeah, it's not bad, actually, for a rank 2. And, of course, we did lose the Zheng Zhao mission. No surprise there. But anyway, really hope you enjoyed seeing the Martlet. It definitely feels a little bit less nimble than without the combat and takeoff laps, but it's still a very usable plane. That I will say. Definitely think it's worth playing if you have it. But, of course, just watch the fact that the airspeed does not last very long. But, to be fair, we've always known the Wildcat for that. But anyway, I'm going to leave it all to it for today. Really hope you enjoyed seeing it in action, and I'll see you next time.